amenities.
Thank you, Zed. And in the opener, John tipping number 1, Royal Mile. John, this horse chasing a long overdue victory.
His last win was back in November 2021. It's actually over 3 years since he's won a race. At that stage, he was 6 out of 11 with 3 second placings. He's now 6 out of 32. What I would say in his favour, though, he's got the best lead-up form into this. 5th in the Gawler Cup behind Bamyan Buddha. Last start is a good run. We know he's a quality horse, and even though he hadn't been winning, he'd run a lot of very good races in those 3 years. He's
$2.10 with Sportsbet and favourite. The second favourite is number 3, Jenkins, at $2.70.
Also comes out of the Gawler Cup, and it was uncharacteristic, his effort there. He got beaten nearly 10 lengths, and he's been quite a consistent horse since he's come to South Australia. For a horse that gets back, he actually has a good record on the Parks track with 2 wins and 3 seconds from 8 starts. The little field of 5, even though there's not much speed in the race, will mean that he's not that far off the lead. He can definitely win.
$2.60 now with Sportsbet and $2 for Royal Mile. The 4 is Francis Boy, the veteran.
Fantastic horse for the Hickmott Rig stable with 18 career wins. He's won, 11 of them at this distance or very close to it. This distance and track, he's 4 wins and 3 seconds from 18 starts. 2 starts ago at massive odds, he led all the way on the main track here at Morphettville. He does mix his form a bit. He generally goes better on the wet, but in his favour, he looks gifted the lead.
Itchy Bandstand, number 5, now had 2 runs for Kylie McCurley.
Ran really well first up. In weaker grade, but made good ground over 1,100 metres, which you would think would be an unsuitably short trip. Last start, he was at black type level and finished 5th behind Aerosol, well beaten. They ran that race at very slow tempo and he was unable to sprint in the straight. Probably sits second in the run, and that 3 kilo claim brings him into the race.
And number 6, Marina, the visitor from Port Lincoln, from Mick White.
Been an honest horse in weaker grade, and he has won 12 races in his career, but he's getting long in the tooth, and he's also another one that hasn't won for a while. You're going more than 2 years since his last win, and he's had a lot of runs in that time.
He's the outsider, $41. The rider is Alana Livesey with Rochelle Milne stuck in Bali, John.
Yeah, the volcano activity has meant that Rochelle Milne has been stuck over there. Some of the other young girls that she was with did manage to get back on other flights, but unfortunately Rochelle is, most probably going to be tuning in via the internet or on the TV there.
You're thinking Royal Mile can break back into the winner's circle here in the opener, John?
I marked him comfortably favourite. He's been backed in now. You're looking at slightly into the red for him, Royal Mile. My numbers 1, 3, 4 and 5, so I have gone very similar to market order. Francis Boy is never the easiest horse to get a handle on because he does mix his form, but he's entitled to run well here because he's going to get such a soft run in front and he will carry 51. So Royal Mile, if he's going to beat him, is going to have to give him 9 kilos in a beating, but he does have a significant class edge. Jenkins will most probably be making his run from the back of the field with Royal Mile. If you're happy to forgive his last run, his previous form was good, including a very good first up run. Probably fair to say that this race isn't the highlight of the day, but it is a heat of the Happy Trail Series.
Exactly right. John's gone 1, 3, 4, 5. Brett Davis calling the action. Brett's tipped the 3 Jenkins to beat 1 Royal Mile, 4 Francis Boy and 5 Itchy Bandstand. Brett ready for us. This is the opener. $1.85 for Royal Mile as he moves into the gates.
Jake Toro today is a $9 chance, and Rochelle Milne's not riding here today. So Rochelle Milne's not riding. Alana Livesey replaces her in the first and the second, riding Marina, and we are set to run. First of 8 in Adelaide. Welcome along, everybody. Warm conditions, track a good 4, they're off. And Francis Boy at start number 130 came out of the gates running. And he's going to lead Marina, who's having start number 110, although Marina's going to take him on for the top spot, and Marina will roll forward now and lead Francis Boy. Royal Mile is already positioned into 3rd spot on the outside of Itchy Bandstand, and Jenkins last of the 5 as they turn to the side, nearing the 1,000 metre point. So Marina's working now on the outside of Francis Boy, and Royal Mile is right on the steel in 3rd position with Itchy Bandstand to his inner. And 2 further back is Jenkins and Lachlan Neindorf playing the patience game. So the 2 old stages, it's Marina on the outside of Francis Boy, and now Francis Boy sticks his beak in front to lead by a neck over Marina and quickens the pace. 2 back is Itchy Bandstand from Royal Mile, and Jenkins looks like Neindorf is just following the tail of Royal Mile and Kayla Crowther as they race up to the 500 metres in the first of 8 here at Morphettville, and Francis Boy extends to lead by 3/4, almost a length on Marina. Royal Mile, now Jenkins Jenkins starting to make their runs together, and Itchy Bandsan. Francis Boy shook off Marina. Jenkins wider out, swished around them and raced up to hit the lead now. Jenkins moved away from Royal Mile, who looks anchored under the weight. Francis Boy battles on, then Itchy Bandsan and Marina, but Jenkins is charging away for a massive win here in the first. First for the Stokes and Neindorf combination, and Jenkins almost untouched. Beat Royal Mile by 3. Francis Boy did enough to hang on to third ahead of Itchy Bandsan. And last of the 5 is Marina.
3, 1, 4 and 5 on the opener. Jenkins the winner here. That's his 5th win since joining the Philip Stokes yard. Lachlan Neindorf the winning rider. And overall he's won 8 from 52 now, the 9-year-old son of Piero. Royal Mile, it runs second. Francis Boy, which shared the lead with Marina, just hanging on to third from Itchy Bandsan. 3, 1, 4 and 5. That's after the first. Dunkeld Cup Day, as we know. We're going to head to Kate Watts.
We know that